Come to stand at the top of your mat. And with a big breath in, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, heart over thighs. Walk your left fingertips outside your right foot. And keeping the right leg mostly straight, bring the right hand to its hip, gazing past the right shoulder with a long spine in the torso. Staying here, or maybe reach the right fingertips all the way up for the twist. You can bend your left knee as much as you'd like. Deep breath in, exhale to fold through center and take the other side. Right fingertips outside left foot. Bring the left hand to the hip as you gaze past the left shoulder. Stretch the left fingertips all the way up. A deep breath to lift, a deep breath out to fold back through center. Take a half lift. Inhale through center, reach, long spine. And exhale for pyramid. Step the left foot slightly back, keeping both sets of toes pointed forward. Lengthen your spine like a half lift and then fold over your right leg with a slight bend in the right knee. It's okay if your nose doesn't touch the right shin, but gaze towards it. Keep the hips square with each other. Breathe deeply into the stretch. Inhale to rise out. And exhale, step the left foot even further back, gently grounding the left knee, coming into a grounded lunge. Hands can come to your right thigh, or reach up and overhead or clasp behind the skull. Find the stretch that works for you. Keep the shoulders relaxed. One more deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Begin to walk your hands inside your right foot, maybe inching that right foot out a little bit to make space for your runner's lunge. You can lower to your forearms or elbows, or maybe just bend the elbows to come inside that right thigh as deeply as you can with breath. Take a few deep breaths, letting the chin drop in towards the chest. When you're ready to come out, gently press up with your hands. Heel toe the right foot all the way over to square your shin to the top of the mat. Getting ready for pigeon. Take a moment if you'd like to bend the back knee, reaching with your left hand for the left foot. Deep breath in, always breath to tell how deeply you can come into any of these stretches. But eventually work your way into full half pigeon, walking your forearms in front of your right shin and lowering down as much as you can in this shape. Take one more full round of breath in and out to sink into this side. And then walk your hands back in towards your right shin, keeping that shin as it is to bring up through a seat, left knee up into the right foot, heel back towards its glute. And then twist your right hand behind you, come to your elbow or forearm. Let your left hand reach for your right shoulder in a gentle twist and opening through the left hip flexor. You'll come back through center, unwind your legs in front of you, and then make your way back into a forward fold at the top of your mat. You might rock and roll to get there. Take a half lift, reset the spine, exhale to fold in. And then make your way to the other side sequence. Right foot steps back for pyramid. Breathe in for a long spine. Breathe out to fold in. Always with a slight bend in the knees, otherwise following your breath to deepen into the stretch. Let the left hip sink back, right hip draw forward. Inhale to gently rise. Exhale, step the right foot further back, coming down on the knee gently. And find your grounded lunge. If you had your hands to thigh the first time, or reaching up overhead or behind the head, find that same version here. Explore the hips on this side. Eventually, you'll make your way into that runner's lunge, walking your hands inside the left foot, heel toeing it out a little bit to make space to sink forward into your runner's lunge. It's okay if the side is different than the first. Breathe into it. With an inhale, gently press up with your hands. Heel toe the left foot over to the right, squaring up your shins, setting up half pigeon. First, lift up through your heart. If you bent the knee the last time to take that stretch, do so again on this side, even if it feels different. Clasp the right foot with the right hand. Eventually, you'll make your way into half pigeon. When you're ready to, walking the hands out in front of you, releasing the right foot down. And just send the breath into your hips. Send the breath into those tense spaces. Finally, walk yourself up. Keep the left shin forward as it is. Draw the right knee up into the left foot, the heel to its glute. Sweep the left hand to plant behind you onto the elbow as you reach your right fingertips towards your left shoulder, opening into the right hip and in a gentle twist. And this time when you come back up through your seat, straighten both legs out in front of you. Breathe and reach the arms above you. Breathe out, fold forward. Maybe you're grasping your toes, your ankles, your calves. Let this forward fold be everything you need it to be. Soften in, grow heavy. And if you notice that you're still gripping or tensing in some spot, invite the grip to release, invite the tension to melt. Make your way up when you're ready to. You can always stay a little longer if you'd like. And take a gentle back bend of some sort as a counter posture here. Maybe fish, maybe just planting the palms behind you to lift up through heart and chest. Just several deep breaths before coming all the way down onto your back body. Hug the knees in. Inch your hips up over to the right slightly so you can drop the knees over to the left, right arm extending out in the opposite direction for a twist. You can also drop the chin over the right shoulder to find that twist through the neck. You'll breathe in through center, swivel your hips over towards the left before dropping the knees to the right, stretching out the left arm, and if you took the chin over the shoulder, this time drop it towards the left side. Inhale, come back up through center. And then make your way to the wall. Inch up as close as you can with your hips before swinging your legs straight up towards the ceiling so that they're supported by the wall. Your toes are relaxed. You might place one hand to heart, one hand to belly, or clasp your hands behind the weight of your skull to open through the chest and the shoulders. Just let your body be supported here as long as you'd like. Namaste.